Hey everybody, welcome back to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to make a really fun pizza dough. For my recipe today, we need 412 grams of pizza flour, 288 grams of cold water, 15 grams of olive oil, 2 grams of instant yeast, and our last ingredient, 10 grams of salt. So those are the ingredients. Let's get started. For my first step, we're going to take all of our pizza flour and get that right into the mixer. And if you don't have pizza flour, you can use all-purpose flour, which is also called plain flour, or you can use bread flour as well. I'm going to take all of my instant yeast and get that in. I'm going to grab a whisk, and I just want to hide that yeast in the flour. And then all of my salt. I add my salt right away. I've been doing this over 30 years. I've never had a bad batch of pizza dough. And then our olive oil. So everything goes in one shot. There we go. And then all of our cold water. And that is it. I'm going to close down my safety cage and we'll get the mixer going. If you're curious about this mixer, this is the Pro Baker 5 Plus model and it is from KYS Norway. I have a complete unboxing on my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel if you're interested in seeing that. In that video, we do the unboxing. I go over all of the little buttons that are on the machine, and we also create our first pizza dough using this amazing machine. I'm going to turn on the mixer, and you're going to notice right away there's a nice LED light that's incorporated into the body of the mixer. Watch this. Really nice. I love that. And then I'm just going to get the mixer going. I'm going to put it up to about 3, and I'm going to let this go for 14 minutes. Now this mixer goes all the way up to 400 RPM. I'll just show you what the speed looks like, and then I'm going to reduce it. I'll just show you just for fun. So that's full speed, and you can hear how quiet this machine is. This is amazing. Alright, now I'm just going to drop it back down to my 3. Right about there. And we'll just let that go. And if you look at the top of the dough, the mixer is already creating a pumpkin pattern right at the top of the dough. And that is indicative of this type of mixer. So at this point, I'm going to let this go 14 minutes and then I'll come back. Alexa, timer, 14 minutes.
14 minutes, starting now.
Hey everybody, my timer just went off, so my mixer has been going for 14 minutes. I just wanted to show you what the dough looks like, so I've just zoomed in a little bit on the dough so that you can see what the texture looks like, and you can see that it is much more hydrated than usual doughs. This here is at 70%. So that looks really nice. I'm going to open up the safety cage and you can see how nice that dough is. Now it's going to be a little bit more sticky, of course, because the hydration is higher. But this is what I was aiming for. That looks awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to remove it from the bowl and then I'll be back. So I've just taken the dough out of the machine. I put some oil down on my work surface, on my scale, and also on my hands, and a little bit on the dough. This is very sticky, so the oil really helps out. Now I'm going to get this on here. Let's see what we have. 708 grams I was going for about 350 grams per dough ball. I want to do 2 dough balls for this recipe. So I'm spot on. I'm going to get that like that. And now we just want to split this into 2 balls. Oh, I can just tell though that this is going to be amazing dough. I don't do this one often with the higher hydration. We're at 325. So we'll cut a little piece off here. There's 342. One around 350. Getting there. So I'm just going to cut that in half, put one there and one there. There, that's close enough. I'm going to grab my doughs. You can see how nice this dough is. Look at this dough. Look at this dough. Oh, it is amazing. Hopefully I was on camera. Anyway, I'm just going to push it all out. Look at this. And I'm just going to get it all together. Just like that. Flip it over. And then get it into a nice dough ball. Oh, this is nice. I should be doing these more often with the higher hydration. And I have 2 bowls that I have oiled. So I'm going to go there. So I've just sprayed that with a little bit of olive oil. So I've got one there, one here. I'm going to push, flip. I can already see the yeast. The yeast has activated in here. We'll just flip it over. Hopefully the camera is picking up how nice this dough is. Oh, that is nice. Wow. Look, you can see little yeast pockets starting right here. The little, right there, one there, one there. That CO2 is really starting to kick in. I'm going to grab it and right onto there. Look at that. Oh, that looks amazing. So the next thing I'm going to do, I just want to spray these with a little bit more olive oil and then cover them with plastic wrap. So I'm just going to go to my sink. I'm going to spray both of these and I'll be back. So there we go. There are the 2 dough balls sprayed. And then we're going to get some plastic wrap onto both. We'll cover both of those. And now that's it for the recipe. So I'm going to leave these on my counter. I'm going to put a timer on 20 minutes and then I'm going to put them into the fridge, and these are going to sit in my fridge overnight until tomorrow, and then I'll bring them out about 2 hours before I want to use them so that the dough, you know, gets a little bit warmer and it's a little bit easier to push out. Then I'll take some photos like I usually do for the end of the video. So this portion is done. I'll see you a little bit later. Hey everybody, I am back, and here are some photos from the pizzas that I made in my video. With a higher hydration dough, it's very normal to see a lot of bubbles like you're seeing in that first photo. In the second photo, you'll see that dough flipped over and that becomes the bottom of the pizza. And all pizzas were baked in my Gozney Arc XL pizza oven around 800 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's about 427 degrees Celsius. I'm still new to this pizza oven, but I think I'm slowly getting a little bit of a handle on it. And for my last pizza, I decided to try it on a tray just for a little test, and it turned out very well. So if you do have an oven like this and you're a little bit afraid of burning the bottom, you can use either a pizza tray or a pizza screen. That way you don't have 100% direct contact with the pizza stone, but you still get a really nice bake on the bottom. So that's it for this really fun video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish, and if you're on Facebook or Instagram, you can check me out there at BakeLikeAPro. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. And please subscribe to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel, and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. On the screen now, you can choose a video to watch, or you can also click and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you once again for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really appreciate it.